50 Cent moves to Houston, they state. Announcement on Google. It's on a lot of places. So it's cool, right? For him, I guess, right? But still in all, with that being said, I find it like this. And I think he says something because of either the gang boom. That's what he's trying to say, basically. Like the gang boom and what's going on, like made him, I guess, like break out. Like, I'm out of here. There's a lot going on with the gang. I'm moving on, right? With the gang situation in New York. That's what I got out of the post. And this was on a lot of places, right? I didn't actually go to his page and see what was going on. If you know anything about it, leave it in the comments on why you think saying living in Houston or what have you. I have my own. I think he wants to be next to Jay Prince and them. But we all live this fantasy thing, some of us in our head, that we want to be next to people we admire and look up to. And I think that 50 Cent, in one form or another, may be looking up to Jay Prince and the whole mob tie situation. You know what I'm saying? I could care less. I'm just talking about it because I got a set of lips like you guys. But nah, seriously. Gangs, New York City. The explosion of gangs. How it's going down in New York. And what others may feel about it. New York taking on this big trend. A gang culture, a shock to a lot of people, right? Because we seen this pop off years ago when the Latin Kings, the Bloods, the Nietas, Patrias, everybody started coming up. New York was litty like, oh. Now there's other different gangs. There's sets, there's movements, there's blocks that are deeper than what? Shout out to everybody, though. We love all people on this channel. But one thing's for sure and two things for certain, New York, we never been copiers of nobody. So what gets to me sometimes, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but it's when other places state that we copied theirs, or we took something from them. Well, y'all got that from us. Cool. 90% of things, if it wasn't for New York, whether it's Kings, Bloods, Nietas, Crips, Folks, GDs, whatever it may be, with all respects to everybody, you got to respect New York City. We took it and we made it international, right? But we never glorified gangs. I want you to listen very well to what I'm saying. It all leads to one thing. You're going to die. That's a fact. If you keep gangbanging, right? But now we got dudes coming to social media and gangbanging. I mean, they already put it in the comments, so it's never telling. But the amount of threats that people get from where you make a video on the tube or anywhere is unbelievable by these so-called gangsters. So you're a killer. You're a gangster. You mad at what I said. And you're going to threaten me online on what you're going to do. And I supposed to believe that you a super thug. You just dialed 911 by doing that, bro. Shh. Don't say nothing. When you see me, do that. And then you get to find out if me or whoever the individual is just your average tuber. But other than that, nobody, never scared. I'm always going to say what I want to say here or anywhere that I'm at. The fact is that oftentimes when you say the truth, it gets people out of control, you heard? Facts. Need a zip for that. You little punk. So with that being said, I'm on the train today. I'm getting on the train, right? You know, I get on the train. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, I get it. if you got a car and all that, we could do that too, right? But I decide I want to take the train. Uh, like it. I feel like it connects me, boom, with my peoples, the underground, the hood, the streets, New York. I love it, right? So I'm standing there and we're waiting to get the metro, from the machine. And this dude, it doesn't matter what he was or who he was, but if you must know from the talks, he was Jamaican. So he's like, I don't even think he said my brother. He said, yo, like to help him out. But I didn't know what he was saying at first. So he proceeds to tell me yo, right? He's trying to make show me yo, help me, look at what I'm doing and help me over here, right? But he's just making motions with the money and the card. And then I'm like, what's up? I'm like, I'm good, because I don't know, you asking if I need a swipe or something. I'm good, thanks. So now, he's like, I don't know how to do it. I need somebody to do it for me. So I'm like, yo, no disrespect, I can't touch your money, bro. Facts. And this is where people don't understand how serious situations are. And they think everything is a joke, right? Now, I don't know if you could catch that 19 thing by the hands. I was told that you can or whatever, but I'm not a specialist in it. This is what I'm trying to say. All I know is that, one, I'm not touching you. Two, I'm not touching your money or nothing you just touched. People are dying. Which part you don't understand? Or you one of those people that think that this is over too? Like it's nothing. We're going to go to the beach this summer. Everybody's going to have fun. And nobody's going to die, right? We don't need the vaccine. We don't need none of that. We good. That was a lie, right? But cool. If you're one of those people, it's cool. We could agree to disagree and all that. This is what this is about, right? So I know that I have friends that were dear to me, family members and all, that are no longer here. So all I be saying is, if that is fake and it doesn't exist, let me have Meg back. Let me have every other person that died back that I knew or that was related to us. Let us have them back, bro. Because it's fake, right? I know how real it is because my people are not here no more. And I wish and pray to the Almighty Father that I could have Meg back and everybody else. And I'm pretty sure everybody does that had love for them, right? But unfortunately, that's not the reality of the situation. We have to live with that pain every day. Some of us will get over it, and some of us never will. Some of us are still traumatized from the situation with disbelief and all types of mental issues that can cause on a person when you really care. So, as I tell him that I can't do that, he's like, whatever, right? So I paid him no mind. So he's beefing now. Mind you, he's beefing, right? Because as much as people may think that I think, right? I got a little head on my shoulders, bro. Like I grew up a little bit, just a little bit, right? This week, over the week, I grew. Now listen, I grew up a little something, right? So it takes some of us more time than others. So I said, let me not pay him no mind. I'm with somebody that I need to be aware of them. Because my ignorance could spark something, boom, instantly, where helicopters might be coming in, some crazy SWAT team. Like, I don't know if you understand the magnitude of what could happen when a dude knows or has the capabilities within him to go from 0 to 10,000. And this is not showing off or nothing, because I'm pretty sure you that's watching, has that capability. We all have that in us. How far some of us are willing to take it, it depends on the day, I guess. But oftentimes, one thing that doesn't pass through our mind is the fact that when this happens, I'm going to end up on the island or in a jail, a prison, or probably dead. Because we got this thing in our head that we say, yo voy a mí. Facts. Meaning, what would be the proper translation for that? Like, I'm doing me. It's me. You feel me? Like, it's me against them. I'm going to win, I guess. In another quick way, it sounds way better in Spanish, Spanglish, whatever, right? So I feel like when that thing goes on go, boom, like for real, it's hard to stop me. But you understand, you that's watching and knows that I have that same thing in you. We all got, that lion in us that's tamed. But if you wake him up, it's a wrap, right? You woke him up. The lion was chilling. But I boosted it to like not even a 40%, but it was about to go crazy, right? But I was well aware of what I was doing because although looks are deceiving, look, a dude could be younger than me and you, way younger, and look twizzle, like super old, right? So my thinking is this. The minute that he said, stupid, my eyes went like, you ever seen Bruce Banner, right? You know who Bruce Banner is? The Incredible Hulk. That's why I always put that I compare it to me. Like, boom, holy snap, right? So I'm tight. I'm fuming because I heard the word stupid when, bro, you don't understand that there's people dying, right? Check this out. So he says, stupid, something like that. Oh, that's so stupid. I said, what you said? He's like, bro, I ain't say nothing to you. But he's beefing and he's he's approaching the situation. You heard? Facts. He's approaching. He's like coming towards me. Now I'm like, holy snaps, Jude. Nah, listen. So when he said stupid, I think if I'm looking back at it, I said, what you said? So he was like, whatever, man. Like, you can't do it. I said, my man, I told you, I'm not touching your, bottom line is he kept beefing. And I said, what up? I slapped the shit out you, bro. So when I went to slap him, right? Because I was just going to left hand him. Boom! Right? Because if I would have hit him with my right, he dropping. But he'd be dropped with this too, but I was more or less going to like put the brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I know that the right is like, he's out. You heard? Oh my God. The train, it was going to go down. So I'm like, you know what? Let me left hand him real quick. Pop. So when I went to left hand him, my people was like, no, my God. They had me up, right? Like, chill, right? So when they like chill, I don't want to make a show. That's not me. And he was like, yeah, like, and but I was masked up because, what's popping out here, right? I'm not dumb. I'm not trying to die. So I'll be masked up. But it's weird because I never even wear a mask when I was doing stick-ups or whatever I went to do in the street. I never masked up. But if you know me, you could tell me with a mask or anything. I'm not hard to miss at all. So it's never like a situation. It's just because what's happening. Plus, I'm glad I was wearing the mask because he was coming towards me. Like, not that no distance, none of that. You heard? So when I went to lay, you know what I'm saying? The fingers of death on him. At the same time, I said, I'm glad I didn't. because he called me stupid or whatever he did. I'm here ready to flip. And I didn't want to touch his money, but I'm going to touch him. Possibly make, because that mask was going to fly. Poof. Right? And saliva was going to come out his mouth probably and all that. You know, one of them, maca, in his heart. So it's real hard, bro. Facts. So I'm just glad that I didn't. You know, I guess I grew because I was able to control myself to chill. But he didn't keep on after that. Like, it was a quick, like, what, boy? Like, you know. And then after I thought about it, I said, come on, well, man, it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? But I said, wow, I got to catch myself. Because I think it was Mez the other day, my boy Mez, that video I put up with me and Mez, that was just a conversation we was having that nobody even knew I was going to post, to be real. That was just a conversation. It was not an interview. It was not nothing. It was a conversation between me and him, and I said, oh, this will be cool just to post it. And I put it up. Boop. And I got another half or 3 parts to it. It was long. We was on there for like 2 hours, bro. Facts. Most of the time I was talking because, anyways, a long story, but me and Mez hit each other up, started talking, boom, and that was it. But mainly it was about me because I was talking. When I called him, he was tired. He wasn't with it, but he was hearing me out. He must have probably said, man, this dude is going through something and something. Let me let it, his little ass talk, right? So he did that. And I felt better after that. So it wasn't like it was an interview and you that's watching be like, yo, but let him talk, bro. You interviewing him. It wasn't an interview. That's coming, though. You know what I'm saying? The Mez interview, how he started in the music game, what he's doing in the music game. He's been in the music. And for those of you that think that I just started doing YouTube or any platform or just started rapping, like I've been rapping since I was a kid, bro. Ask anybody that knows me in my hood, bro. Facts. Since super young, bro. We been rapping in my hood, my whole neighborhood, bro. Facts. Like, look at the dudes I grew up around. They all rappers, bro. Facts. The only thing that I say when I say about podcasting that rappers should have left this for us, the ones that was doing it already, or regular people, I mean rappers that made it. Like where they super millionaires. That's what I mean. I don't mean like not even the what's this dude's name, bro? Manos. Facts. When I say that, I'm not even talking about him because he got his brand, he got to his bag, but I'm talking about rappers that's super millionaires. There's a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? So, facts. I'm talking about like even the Fat Joes, the Little Waynes. Like, yo, you should have just chilled. But I'm not nobody to tell nobody what to say or do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that, come on, bro. You serious? Even T.I. got a podcast. They all doing podcasts. But I remember 90% of them bashing this industry. That's all I'm saying, bro. And if it don't apply, let it fly. Even if I say your name, right? Like, it's cool. Everybody can say everybody's name, but when somebody else says your name, you get mad. It doesn't work that way, buddy. At all. If you don't want people to mention you, 1, you shouldn't make videos. 2, you should be happy when somebody mentions you, right? Because that means they watching, and that means they listening, and that means that you're probably going somewhere. Because that dude is, you know, the more people talk about you, the better, but it depends the type of attention you draw. Some attention you don't want. If it's me, and I'm not even nowhere near some of these dudes, and you got to see the amount sometimes, of course, the love supersedes everything, of hate that one gets, the threats, the everything is crazy. I'm like, yo, I could imagine. But you know what? Won't you go threaten the dude from Fox 5? Won't you go threaten Lisa Everett that she just raided Brooklyn? I understand there was a little girl that got killed. My condolences go out to her family. That saddens my heart. I have kids. But won't you go threaten Lisa Everett that goes and aids the feds or the detectives, whoever, to raid gang members' houses. But at the same token, she would go to Brooklyn to hang out with gang members. Won't you go in her comments? You know what I'm saying? Call her a rat. You understand? Because all of a sudden, when a dude starts hating on you, I see it happen to all these dudes. Oh, so-and-so's a rat. Why? Because he didn't bring you on his show? Why? Because he didn't mention you? Why? Because he didn't help you? He's a rat now? They actually making fake paperwork on these dudes, bro. Putting it online, people believe in it. That's why I don't believe nothing. When a dude be like, yo, so-and-so's a rat, I'm like, bro, I just don't put that label on people. I don't even play with people like that. Facts. Not even if me and you's, whatever's happening, bro. But won't you go beef to Lisa Everett, bro? She's hanging out with your bros. And then bringing the police to the hood. To, like, I don't care if you're there recording journalism or whatever. If I would have did that, dudes would be like, yo, he's ratting. It's the same profession that we all in, bro. The only thing, she got a job at Fox 5. She's on YouTube too. And we on the tube and every other platform except Fox 5. There's no difference, my dude. We got more streets than her. That's it. And looks are deceiving. She could have way more streets than 90% of these dudes online. But you beef to your bro. You beef to your man that's in the same gang. Beef to her. Instead of beefing to your dude that's doing the right thing and trying to do something online. I'm not saying it happened to me, but I see it happen all the time. Right? We got to start bigging each other up a little more. That's all I'm saying, man. Instead of being mad at somebody that's involved in the same thing you involved in or was, whatever. At one point, he was that. You know why? I keep it so real that at times I might fall for that. I can't take it, and I'm like, bro, this dude stunting. And I might say 2 or 3 little things here and there that I really don't mean. I mean, call it hypocritical, call it what you want, but I don't write a lot of things down, bro. I don't write nothing down. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say something, and then if I ever do watch it, because I don't watch my own content after that, or somebody will tell me, damn, well, but why you said that? And then I'll go back and I'll look at that part, and I'll be like, I don't even know. Like, you feel me? Like, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So maybe a lot of things that are said are not meant. It's just dudes don't go the best type of content that comes out. And everybody shouldn't start doing this because it don't work for everybody. It's like when you do it and you're going to know that you was born for that. Because it's going to be natural and it's going to captivate people. It's going to captivate its own audience. And don't worry, there's an audience for everything. But one thing that I'm going to give you a tip real quick, and how we got to this part, I don't know. The reality of it is that I don't care. But all I know is that it needs to come out. Because something up there is telling me to go there. So we here. Now let me take you there. You need to, if you thought about making content and videos, you need to do that. Right? Not tomorrow, not the now. But at the same token, when you see somebody that was involved in what you was involved in, or it's in your gang or whatever, and he's trying to do it, if you start looking at him like, yo, bro, you saying too much, then that's something else. If he's talking about personal gang affairs and all that, then that's, you feel me? I understand that because people are going to go to jail. That's a fact. But if he's just talking because he got a set of lips, and even if he's telling his story and what happened with him, then it's cool. If that's keeping him out of trouble, so let's say this. You rather see him in the street hustling? You rather see him with the gang? Because he could have been part of that indictment in Brooklyn, right? I'd rather see him doing this. It's something productive, something that will help everybody in the future. It could even help you one day. Because we only put things down when we don't understand them. We only put things down or situations down when it's not our situation. But the minute that we are placed in that same situation, and then we with it, like we effing with it, there's no longer a problem with that situation. That situation is A-okay. A lot of times people got something to say about something somebody else is doing because they don't know how to find the strength, the power, and the courage that that man found to do what he's doing. But sometimes we get at somebody and we really asking for help or trying to reach out to the person. Sometimes instead of trying to knock a door down and make a home invasion, boom, everybody on the floor, and stick the dude up like, holy snap, where he sees you coming and all that, right? Sometimes it's good just to knock. Yo, what's up? It's me, Tyrone. I'm your neighbor. How you doing, man? Can I come in? Out of my mind, I want to talk. Or whatever, right? I'm just saying. Guess what? There's good people in the neighborhood. He might let you in, bro. But if you never knock, you'll never find out who's on the other side of that door. Understand what I'm saying? With that, I'm going to leave you and I'm going to move right along because we got other things to take care of in this world besides your knucklehead ass. Gang gang without the gang bang. We all got options, though. Facts. Now, check this out. I get things that just cross through my mind, right? Like, as I'm outside, are kind of bugged out, and I always wonder, like, does the average person think about this? And I'm not saying I'm not the average Joe Blow, right? But sometimes I think like I'm an overthinker. So we go inside a supermarket, and we're doing a little grocery shopping. You already know. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. EBT shit, right? So we walk in there. We reach the EBT counter. And we proceed to pull out the EBT Platinum cards, right? Shout out to the EBT gang. No shame in the game. No, serious talk, though. So we approach the counter. As we approach the counter, my people start pulling out these bags that are of color that I forgot that we even been using for quite some time. But little by little, I start seeing plastic bags disappear in New York. Am I the only one? Check this out. I loved plastic bags. And I know it's for the world, climate change, whatever, right? Maybe the pollution. You already know. The bottom line is, we already know the whole thing. Give a hoot, don't pollute. You know, the whole situation that went on in New York City, right? But boy, do I miss them plastic bags. And it's not like they fully gone, right? But it's like a drought. We already know, right? There's a drought of plastic bags in the town. But there's not only a drought of plastic bags. Behind all that, we got to do our own packing now at the grocery store, right? At the supermarket. So, hold on, because there's a method to my, not even madness, super craziness. I'm thinking about the plastic bags, but it's deeper than the plastic bags. Because as I'm helping with the packing or putting the things on the counter, what have you, the person on the other side that's putting it in the bags is my peoples, right? And I'm like, bro, this cutting back of bags or deading the bags and you bring your own bags and they charge you $1 for some other type of bag or whatever, right? But it's not the plastic bags, it's earth-friendly bag or whatever, right? Cut a lot of people off from eating. Exactly that. Jobs were cut. What we call the hustle was cut. So I remember there was a time that a 13, 14, a young individual would be like, Moms, I'll be right back, because there was nothing to eat in his household. The family won't know where he's going. But all the time he was going to pack bags to make an honest living. Right? Now, I don't know if where you live at, there's still people packing these bags, like the ones that people bring, right? But we all know the situation with what's going on in the world, this 19 thing and all that, right? And I don't know too many people want to give somebody their bags so they can grab and then bring that bag to their house. I don't know. I know I wouldn't, right? But that also played the part in it. So what happens to these people that were earning a living packing bags? Because a lot of people made their day-to-day living packing bags. And I know dudes that will be in the hood, facts, a so-called killer like you think, right? That everybody you see that wears a half fitted and walks with a little bob and talks like, you heard, you know what I mean? Right? It's a gangster. It doesn't work that way, bro. That's not what it is, bro. Right. So anyway, there was all types of people packing bags and making a living. But I don't ever think that they thought of like that by too many people. And it just made me reflect on that. So if you out there and you watching this and you was one of those dudes that was packing them bags and now you find yourself like you can't go in there because they don't let you in because of this 19 thing and all that, right? I get it. I pray for you. My prayers go out for you because I know that it's needed, because I know youngins, 15, 16, all types of ages, they used to go there to make an honest living, to be like, yo, can I help you with your bags? And that's how they will make their $50 a day, their $80. So a lot of dudes were making a lot of money helping people with their bags, taking them to their house. Push where you live. I live 2 blocks down. And now it's like, wow. So when the world, they say, is in a turmoil and there's more robberies, more things, look what's going on. Look at what's going on, bro. I don't know. I just wanted to say that because it was something that I was thinking about and it was important for me to talk about it. I don't know. I feel like maybe somebody could be hearing this and maybe it could save their life. And maybe it could be an eye-opener for other people that when we go to certain places, we could be more aware of what's changing around us, right? Because oftentimes we don't pay attention to what's changing until it's like, boom, and your grill and it's fully changed and then you don't even know what's going on. So, I don't know. That just stood out to me, man. I feel bad for the dudes that happened to, and even the dudes that make the plastic bags. What do you think is going to happen to that company? I'm pretty sure they'll start making something else if they haven't already, but a lot of jobs are being lost, man. And it's a sad situation. That's why I always encourage people to learn this online and this internet situation, because when all fails, guess what's still going to be here? Facts. The internet. It's not going nowhere. Believe that. It's generating more of an income than oil. Look it up. I'll never lie to you. My name is Warpath and this is on the Lockout. Let's get it. This was a quick episode because I wanted to talk about a few things because I got set of lips. Thank you for tuning into my craziness. I love you. On the next episode of Craziness, we're going to talk about a whole lot more. Gang, gang. Without the gangbang. I got options. So do you. Woo!